Welcome you all to today's class. And today's topic is intersection of planes. Right? So it means, so this is the ninth lecture on vector and 3D topic. So in case you have missed the earlier lectures, maybe you can go back and know sequentially you can watch those videos so that there won't be any learning gap. Okay? And as you know, plane is one of the very important subtopic from CBSE exam point of view. So we are studying one concept at a time, a maximum two small concepts at a time. So all these videos will really help you to strengthen your basic concepts, and you really can take help from these concepts how to solve various questions. So let's see what we are going to study today. So as I said, we are going to study intersection of two planes. So at the end of the session, we will learn how to find equation of a plane passing through two given planes, or in other words, equation of a plane containing the line of intersection of two given planes. So what did I say? Line of intersection of two given planes, right? So as you know, whenever we take two straight lines, the two lines, they intersect each other at a point. Similarly, whenever you take two planes, here we see the planes intersect each other at a line. And from your day-to-day, you can say observation, you can see. So when if you look at your house also, like you can see if you see four walls of the house, any room. So this any two walls that they meet at a line. Okay, and here also you can see the images. Okay, so like you can see two planes, they are the meeting point, they meet at a line. We don't say meeting point, so they meet each other at a line. And even if you see, as I said, the four walls of your house also, the joint of two walls, that is not a point. The joint of two walls is a line, right? That edge, you can say corner edge, you can see that is a line. Yeah, even if you see the books, so the books, they join each other at a line. Okay, now let me show you one yeah. So before you believe whatever I say, I can show you one more thing also. As in this 3D geometry, we have been using GeoGebra applet. So here also I would like to show you that. Okay, so this is one of the GeoGebra applet. So you can see. So this is, you can see two planes, two simple planes I have taken, so that the point of intersection will be clearly visible to you. So here you can see. So they intersect, yeah, when two planes meet, the meeting joint, that is a line. Are you able to see it? Okay, so in whatever direction, whichever direction you may move the two planes, so they intersect the line of, so they intersect at a line. So in case of two lines, we say point of intersection of lines, but here we say line of intersection of planes, because two planes intersect each other at a line. So clear? Yeah. So it is now clearly visible, and you can trust me if I say the planes intersect each other at a line. Okay. Now let's go back to the concept part. Okay, so here, yeah. So here you see we are given two planes, and I have taken the Cartesian form because yeah. So the general equation of plane is like ax plus by plus cz equal to d. yeah, ax plus by plus ez plus d equal to 0. It means any linear equation in three variables represents a plane. Okay, now let's take two planes, a1x plus b1y plus c1z plus d1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2z plus d2 equal to 0. So let these two planes be p1 and p2. Okay, now equation of, yeah, so yeah, the equation of the plane passing through, equation of the plane passing through the passing through the intersection of planes P1 equal to 0 and P2 equal to 0 is given by, we may write here P1 plus lambda P2 equal to 0. Okay, what is lambda here? Lambda is any constant, you can say it is any real number. Okay, so here you see whenever we write P1 plus lambda P2 equal to 0, what do I mean here? I mean it is A1x plus B1y plus C1z plus D1 plus lambda times A2x plus B2y plus C2z plus D2 equal to 0. Now how to know this equation represents a plane. So if you observe this, it can also be written as a1 plus lambda a2 into x plus b1 plus lambda b2 into y plus c1 plus lambda c2 into z plus d1 plus lambda d2 equal to 0. Now this is an equation which is linear equation in three variables. As we know, any linear equation in three variables represents a plane. So this equation, I mean equation 3 being a linear equation in three variables, it will also represent a plane. But this plane is what? Because you are having lambda belongs to system of real numbers, I mean lambda is any constant, so it can take various values. So for different values of lambda, you can get different lines. So this is basically system of planes. So various values of lambda will give you various planes, right? So equation 3 represents system of planes. So like here you can see this image. Yeah, this image you can see. So through the line of intersection of two planes, you can have many planes. Okay, so you can refer to your textbook, you can see. So all the pages are joined at a line, you can say, right? So all the pages, the surfaces of pages, all the pages are basically that represents a plane. Okay, so it means whenever you take your book, you can see, so it means they're all infinitely, it's not infinitely, maybe 100, 200 pages, yeah, 300 pages, they are joined at a line. Okay, so that is you can say roughly, so just to give you idea, but here you can see, so through the line of intersection of two planes, many lines can pass, and those lines we can represent in the form of an equation like this. Okay, equation 3 you can say. Okay, now in the question, yeah, so we will be getting the question to find one particular plane. So to get one particular plane, we will be given particular condition, right? It's just like equation 3 represents family of planes, right? So particular family member has a particular characteristic, right? So it means for getting individual plane, we will be given individual condition also. For example, the conditions may be, you may be given the plane passing through the intersection of two given planes and passing through a particular point. Okay. Similarly, the condition may be like this also, passing through intersection of two given planes and perpendicular to another plane, right? Or having intercepts equal, or intercept something having x intercepts equal to so and so. So all these additional conditions will be given to get the required plane. Okay. So what we have to do here, first you will be given two planes and the planes passing through the line of intersection of two given planes will be given by equation 3. So up to equation 3, every question on this concept will be same. And after this, depending upon the condition, to get that particular plane, to get the required plane, we will be directed towards that condition. Okay, so let me show you some questions, 2 or 3 questions, which will really help you to apply this concept. Yeah, so first one is, here you see, find the equation of the plane passing through the intersection of planes 2x minus 3y plus 4 minus 2x minus 3y plus z minus 4 equals to 0 and x minus y plus z plus 1 equal to 0 and perpendicular to this plane. Okay, so let's solve it. So we are given planes, you can write here, given planes are 2x minus 3y plus z minus 4 equal to 0, then x plus 2y minus 3z plus 6 equal to 0. Okay, so as I told you, up to equation 3, all the questions will have the common steps. So equation of plane passing through the intersection of one and two, I mean planes 1 and 2, is given by 2x minus 3y plus z minus 4 plus lambda times x plus 2y minus 3z plus 6 equal to 0. Or you may write it as 2 plus lambda into x plus minus 3 plus 2 lambda into y plus 1 minus 3 lambda into z plus minus 4 plus 6 lambda equal to 0. Okay, so we are writing this in the form of ax plus by plus cz plus d equal to 0. So this step is basically common to all the questions of, containing this concept. Okay, so it means equation 3 gives us a general idea about the system of planes. But we need one particular plane which is perpendicular to this plane. Okay, perpendicular to the plane x plus 2y minus 3z plus 6 equal to 0. This is the individual condition for the required plane. Okay, so you can write here required plane is perpendicular to the plane perpendicular to the plane x plus 2y minus 3z plus 6 equal to 0. So if two planes are perpendicular, what is the condition for two planes to be perpendicular? Two planes are perpendicular if and only if a1 into a2 plus b1 into b2 plus c1 into c2 equal to 0. It means the normals are perpendicular, so sum of the products of corresponding direction ratios equal to 0. Now here you can see, yeah, a1 a2 a1 into a2 plus b1 into b2 plus c1 into c2 equal to 0. So I may write the condition here, a1 a2 b1 into b2 plus c1 into c2 equal to 0. So it means 2 plus lambda a1 into 1 plus minus 3 plus 2 lambda b1 into b2, this is b2, plus 1 minus 3 lambda c1 into c2 equal to 0. So we are getting here 2 plus lambda minus 6 plus 4 lambda. Okay, okay, 1. Yes. So here it is minus 3 plus 9 lambda equal to 0. Okay, so lambda plus 4 lambda, 5 lambda, 9 lambda. This implies 14 lambda equal to here 2 minus here. Okay, minus 6 minus 3 minus 9 plus 2 minus 7. It means it equal to 7. This implies lambda equal to 7 by 14, 1 by 2. Okay, so after getting lambda, you can get the equation. Now going back to the third, equation 3. Put the values of lambda equal to 1 by, what is wrong? Okay, so what I can do here, I can just, okay, so I can take the space here. Okay, you are getting lambda equal to 1 by 3. Okay, sorry, lambda equal to 1 by 2. So put the value of lambda here. To get the equation, so we are getting here lambda equal to 1 by 2. Okay, now putting the value of lambda from equation 3. From equation 3, so 2 plus lambda into x, 2 plus 1 by 2, 5 by 2x. Then here minus 3, 2 into 1 by 2. So it means minus 3 plus 1, minus 2y. Okay, so then 1 minus 3 by 2. So that is 1 minus 3 by 2 is minus 1 by 2. Z, here it is minus 4 plus 6 into 1 by 2, 3. Minus 4 plus 3, that is minus 1. Okay, equal to 0, or you can write here 5x minus 4y minus z minus 2 equal to 0. This is the equation of required plane. Okay, so this is our required plane. Yeah, so it is the required plane. Okay, so what steps we have followed? First step is you have to write the system of planes passing through the intersection of two given planes. That is your P1 plus lambda P2 equal to 0. So even if you have constant terms in the right side, everything you have to take to the left side. That means you have to write the equation in the form of ax plus by plus cz plus d equal to 0 form. Okay, so if it is given, it is fine. If it is not given, I mean constant term d, d1, whatever, it is given in right side, you have to bring all the terms to one side. Okay, so then you apply p1 plus lambda p2 equal to 0. Then third equation you will be getting. After this, you will go to the condition given in the question to get the required plane. So in this case, required plane perpendicular to the given plane x plus 2y minus 3z plus 6 equal to 0. So then we are applying the condition a1 into a2 plus b1 into b2 plus c1 into c2 equal to 0. Then we are getting lambda. After getting lambda, again go back to equation 3. Okay, the next question is, so this is basically how to solve the question if you are given a plane which passes through two, line of intersection of two given planes and perpendicular to another given plane. Okay, next question number 2 is find equation of the plane passing through the intersection of planes r dot 2i minus 3j plus 4k equal to 1 and r dot I minus j plus 4 equal to 0 and passing through this point. Okay, here we are given the equations in vector form. So if you want, you can write in vector form, but I would prefer to take it in Cartesian form. Given planes are, first one is 2x minus 3y plus 4z minus 1 equal to 0, and this is x minus y. Okay, here there is no k component, I mean z component is not there. Okay, so minus, plus 4 equal to 0. These are the two equations given to us. Okay, so the plane passing through the intersection of planes 1 and 2 is given by what? 2x minus 3y plus 4z minus 1 p1 plus lambda into p2 x minus y plus 4 equal to 0. Or you can write it as 2 plus lambda into x plus minus 3 minus lambda into y plus 4z. Okay, then plus minus 1 plus 4 lambda. Okay, this is your equation 3. So up to this step, all the questions of this type will be same. So then it passes through a point. Okay, the required plane. So after this, you will be moving to the specialized condition. The condition will be given in the question. It passes through the point 2, 1, 3. So required plane passes through the point 2, 1, 3. So it means, you write here, since the required plane passes through the point 2, 1, 3. Okay, so it will satisfy equation 3 then. Okay, so now x2, y1, z3. So putting x equal to 2. So 2 plus lambda into 2 plus minus 3 minus lambda into 1. Then 4z plus 4 into 3 plus minus 1 plus 4 lambda equal to 0. Okay, now let's get the lambda here. 4 plus 2 lambda minus 3 minus lambda, then 4 into 3, 12 minus 1 plus 4 lambda equal to 0. So 2 lambda plus 4 lambda, 6 lambda minus lambda, 5 lambda. Here it is, yes, minus 3 minus 1 plus 4. Okay, cancelled. So plus 12 means this is minus 12, or lambda equal to minus 12 by 5. Okay, so we are getting lambda equal to, lambda is minus 12 by 5. Okay, now put the value of lambda in equation 3. So can you do it? So putting the value of lambda in equation 3, putting lambda equal to minus 12 by 5 in equation 3. So we get, I think you can do it. It is 2, here it is minus 12 by 5 into x plus minus 3 plus 12 by 5 into y plus 4z plus minus 1 plus minus 1. Here it is 4 lambda, right? So 4 lambda means, so you have yes, minus 1 minus 48 by 5 equal to 0. So I hope you can do it now. Okay, so you have minus 2 by 5, okay, minus 2 by 5x. So here it is plus, yes, here also you have minus 3 by 5 into y plus 4z. Here it is minus 53 by 5 equal to 0, or in other words, finally what you are getting, minus 2x minus 3y plus 20z minus 53 equal to 0, or make it proper, 2x plus 3y minus 20z plus 53 equal to 0. Okay, this is the required plane. So question number 3, equation of any plane. So we have to get what? Equation of the plane passing through the intersection of planes x plus 2y plus 3z minus 5 equal to 0 and 3x minus 2y minus z plus 1 equal to 0, and cutting off equal intercepts on x-axis and z-axis. So it means x-intercept equal to z-intercept. Okay, so we can start with, like, these steps are common steps for any plane passing through the intersection of two given planes. We have taken x plus 2y plus 3z minus 5 plus lambda times 3x minus 2y minus z plus 1 equal to 0, or we can write 1 plus 3 lambda into x plus 2 minus 2 lambda into y plus 3 minus lambda into z plus minus 5 plus lambda equal to 0. Okay, so this is equation of the plane in general. I mean equation of the plane passing through the line of intersection of two given planes, the way we have done the previous two questions. So here the condition is x-intercept equal to z-intercept, right? So to get x-intercept, we can put y0 and z0. So it means putting y0, z0, we are getting x equal to 5 minus lambda divided by 1 plus 3 lambda. Similarly, for z-intercept, we can put x0, y0. So we are getting z equal to minus 5 plus lambda, while, I mean, when you bring this to the other side, 5 minus lambda divided by 3 minus lambda. Okay, so according to the question, we have 5 minus lambda by 1 plus 3 lambda equal to 5 minus lambda by 3 minus lambda. So here we cannot cancel 5 minus lambda because we do not know whether it is, whether it is 0 or not, right? So it means 5 minus lambda into 3 minus lambda equal to 5 minus lambda into 1 plus 3 lambda, or you can say 5 minus lambda into 3 minus lambda minus 5 minus lambda into 1 plus 3 lambda equal to 0, which gives us 5 minus lambda. It is 3 minus lambda minus 1 minus 3 lambda, 0. So we are getting here lambda equals to 5. So here you can see minus 4 lambda equal to 2. Okay. So lambda equal to, you are getting 1 by 2. Okay. Now here we have to see whether both the values are valid or one of them is valid. So in case lambda equal to 5, if lambda equal to 5, so we see the plane passes through the plane given by equation 1. I mean the general equation. So if I take it, so just 1 moment. So here, if I write here plane, I have written here 1. So if I take 1 and 2, then I may write it equation 3. Okay, then no confusion. So it means when lambda equal to 5, this quantity will be 0. So it means this quantity will be 0 means you will be getting the plane passes through origin. So if the plane passes through origin, then you won't have x intercept and z intercept. Okay, so that has to be understood here. If lambda 5, the plane, I may write here 3, the general equation of the plane passing through intersection of two given planes. So that passes through origin. That passes through origin. Okay, so if it passes through origin, it cannot make intercept and axis, which means, so I can write elaborately, which means it is not possible to make intercepts on the axis. Okay, but we are given x intercept equal to z intercept. So it means lambda equal to 5 is rejected. We will not take it. So the only possibility is lambda equal to 1 by 2. Okay, now we can get lambda equal to 1 by 2. So we can get the equation now. So from equation 3, we can have, we can put the values. So x plus 2y plus 3z minus 5 plus lambda equal to 1 by 2. So half of 3x minus 2y minus z plus 1 equal to 0. Okay, and if we simplify, I think we can, so here we can take, or we can just straight we can put the value of lambda equal to half, then we can get from equation 3 in fact. Okay, so we are getting what after putting this, it will be 2x plus 4y plus 6z minus 10 plus 3x minus 2y minus z plus 1 equal to 0. Okay, or you can say we are getting here 5x plus 2y plus 5z minus, yeah, minus 10 plus 1 minus 9 equal to 0. This is the required equation, or you can say equation of the required plane. Okay, so this is what we wanted. Okay, so this is in Cartesian form. In case here in the question we are not given whether we have to find Cartesian or vector form. Okay, so if you have to find vector form, you could have written like this also: r dot 5I plus 2j plus 5k equal to 9, but we have not been asked. Okay, so this is optional whether you write this or not, but here equation of the required plane is 5x plus 2y plus 5z minus 9 equal to 0. Here we can verify our answer also. I mean, to know whether we have done correctly or not, you see the coefficients of x and z are equal. Okay, so this is one of the proofs, yeah, one of the checkpoints that x-intercept equal to z-intercept. So I mean, whatever is given, we have done it correctly. Okay, so thank you so much. So I hope you understood the concept. Okay, and you could visualize the intersection of two planes, and the two planes intersect at a line. Okay, so thank you so much, and I hope this video will actually, it will be very, very beneficial to you.